Previously on Don't Take My Sparkle.
Okay, I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in 2008, and I can't spell it. At the time, I was having a little bit of an affair with Tim Tester.
You were always that adventurous person, up for anything.
Then I woke up in 2020, paralyzed from the waist down. Wow, then everything started to change.
MS is a degenerative disease. Unless we stop this progression, it's not going to go anywhere good.
There's a procedure called HSCT procedure.
Or hematopoietic stem cell transplantation. And people who have been in wheelchairs for 10 years are standing up.
I have a friend named Tanis. She just had the procedure done in Mexico. Look at you go.
I'm coming.
She goes, Linda, I can walk 6 steps.
Like, we don't want to live like this, so what can we do to make this better?
I'm Linda Blackwell.
And I'm Tim Tester, and this is Don't Take My Sparkle. Chapter 3, It's Do or Diet.
This morning, one of my favorite home care workers showed up bright and early at 7:30 this morning, and she did my hair.
Today, she has reddish hair. Certainly, as we all know, women love to do things with their hair.
So Florence, thanks so much for coming today. I'm so glad you're doing my hair. Today's a big, exciting day. I'm off to meet Matt Embry.
Are you excited?
I am excited. I just loved watching his documentary.
Tonight is about hope. Tonight is about learning about strategies. It's about changing your lifestyle.
But I didn't take the diet seriously. But I've been paralyzed now, virtually paralyzed from the waist down for 4 years. So I'm gonna pay attention this time.
The journey began kind of really with direct MS. I would say that was probably one of the first in terms of really looking at diet to change the course of the disease. And if we can do it through diet and food, then great. And I've always been, you know, her champion to do that, and I will do what it takes to help her that way.
How's the hair looking?
Oh, it's
Looking
beautiful.
good in the back?
Yes, looks really nice.
Hey, Tim, we better get going. The bus is on its way.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Florence has done such a great job. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Good morning, Linda.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Thank you for coming.
Oh, of course. Okay. You all set?
All set.
Okay, and up we go. Okay, Linda, I'm gonna secure the back of the chair.
Okay.
Put your arm right through there.
Thank you.
There we go. How's that?
That's perfect.
All right, excellent. Okay.
You got
I'll
a
go
very
close the
George
rib.
Clooney look about you
Oh, well,
today.
thank you very much.
It's your body, it's your life, it's your money. You've got to take control of your own health. Matt is proven to all of us that it can be done. And Matt's been MS symptom-free for almost 20 years.
My name's Matthew Embry, and I'm the president, and I guess on some level the founder of MS Hope. So MS Hope is a charity, and we are dedicated to providing people science-based information to help control their multiple sclerosis for individuals all over the world. We've been able to really generate a global audience, and that MS community is tight. And it's tight because the disease takes so long to play out. So, 10, 25 years, we're all in it together.
I am so excited to meet and talk to Matt today and pick Matt's brain about his journey with MS.
You all set?
Ready?
Okay, down we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
you, Sean.
You're very welcome, Linda. It's a pleasure having you today.
You too.
Enjoy your day.
And remember, George Clooney.
All right, I like
If you
it.
ever want to be a stand-in.
I like it. Thanks so
Okay.
much.
Matt, thank you for having us today. I was there in 2011 when you were here in Calgary filming your documentary. I just loved everything you said. I bought Dr. Wall's book as well, and there was a third book called Recovering from MS from Australia. All three of you said the same thing. No gluten, no grains, no dairy, no sugar, etc. I went to my neurologist with your website, and my neurologist said, oh, that will never work.
Well, when I was diagnosed, this was back in 1995. The story for us is we went to the neurologist, and this is after my dad had done quite a bit of the research on diet. And we sat in the waiting room, and we were waiting, we were at the MS clinic, and he said to us while we're waiting, while you're waiting, go grab a coffee and a donut. That moment, I just realized right then, I'm like, okay, this is not how this system might work. Yeah, when I was diagnosed, when I was 19 years old, I don't think I ever envisioned what I'd be doing today. You know, some of it was a choice. A lot of it feels like I didn't have a choice. Very fortunate my dad did such in-depth research to provide science for people in regards to strategies, drug-free strategies that people can implement into their lives.
Now, I went virtually paralyzed from the waist down 4 years ago. How bad did you get at the tender age of 19?
Well, at that time there were symptoms that I knew I had and others that I didn't. So there were things like I had leg spasms, I had a numbness or hypersensitivity. It's hard to explain. For me, I didn't have any major, say, mobility issues. Mine were mostly neurological, with about 10 to 12 lesions in my brain and 5 big ones on my spine. The first thing I tell people is clean out your house. And that could be a great educational process too, because you're starting to see what has dairy, what has gluten, what's high in sugar, what's high in salt, what's high in fat. And then what I try to share with people is education. I mean, just, if you look at our website right now on mshope.com, we have the top 14 articles of why our principles may be effective for people with MS. Well, if you read that, you start to see why having a glass of milk is a big problem. And your mind will start perceiving the food differently.
So in your experience, what have you learned about HSCT?
HSCT is a very dramatic procedure. I mean, a chemotherapy is no joke. I think it's just over 80% of people who get the treatment will stop the progression of the disease. I really like the idea that, she's gonna attack it with what she can do, with her own choices, not have to spend a huge amount of money to make that choice, see what happens, and then go to plan B.
Some of the books I've read have said it happens in 21 days.
Yeah.
But because I've been like this for 4 years, I'm not expecting it to happen in 21 days. We're shooting for 6 months. So Tim said, Linda, let's stick to this for 6 months to the letter. If you're not improved or reversed as much as you want, then we'll look at getting the procedure.
If I was you sitting here right now, my first plan of attack would be diet. And I'd be looking at high-dose phytase, like right away.
What
like
high dose?
Phytase. Like,
What's that?
It's a digestive enzyme. We need the average person to understand that if we understand that MS is very likely viral, caused by a virus, then we can create a vaccine to stop it, and we can start investigating where our antiviral is going to shut it down. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about where things are, where things are in really helping people with multiple sclerosis. I mean, we know nutrition has an impact. There's more and more science coming out to affirm this, which is great. And again, that comes back to mshope.com for me, where we try our absolute best to be that first stop for MS patients to get the latest and greatest news. And I also think that my own gut is telling me that, your story now, if you do it,
I will do it.
then you will bring hope and joy to so many people around the world by watching your story. We're all fighting for the same thing. We come from all walks of life. It can reach anyone, any demographic really. We're all striving for good health outcomes. And I think I know for sure that's what we're all in it for ourselves, but for others too. We all want to get better. What we're gonna do is I was able to set up a meeting with Alison Coates, and she runs AIMS Charity. So hopefully she can answer some of your questions you might have.
Sure.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Linda. She's right here.
Hi, good morning, you guys. So I've had MS since 2008, and for the first 9 years, I had virtually no symptoms. 4 years ago, I woke up literally paralyzed from the waist down. So here's my question to you. Will somebody in the world consider doing HSCT on me? I'm 57, yes or no?
Don't take my sparkle.
So here's my question to you. Will somebody in the world consider doing HSCT on me? I'm 57, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
is
think
the definitive answer to Laura, yeah. Because in Canada, the HSCT that they use is called myeloablative HSCT. And what that means is that it wipes out your whole immune system. And so without your stem cells to restart your immune system from scratch, you would die. There's no question. You have to have the stem cells. They give you the stem cells to help to aid that recovery and to help you to recover faster. London does offer it privately. So there are hospitals in London where you can get it done privately. It is more on the expensive side of things. You're probably looking at around £50,000.
So I think the key takeaway for me, for Linda, and for any other MS patients who are watching this is that anyone around the world can contact you for more information on how to get to a clinic, how much it's going to cost, and you're curating the good information people know. Okay, well, thank you so much for the work that you're doing and for taking time for us today.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, bye.
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 That was good. Linda's in a really exciting place right now. She's making a major choice, and that choice is to point towards optimal health for her. She's about to embark on a very difficult journey, and that fire, I hope, drives her into a disciplined nutritional path and exercise and mindfulness practice.
I think the video call went really well today. I'm so grateful that Matt set this up. It was really nice to meet people from England, and so I could see how I could get the procedure.
If we can go and try new things and give that information to others, and it's worthwhile and useful information, then it's worthwhile doing. Okay, Linda, it's vitamin time.
Vitamin time, yay!
For Linda, for her supplements, she takes multiple vitamins, and she takes the Good Fight that Matt Embry recommended.
When I started taking that, I knew it stopped.
Wow.
I know the moment it stopped, all of a sudden that low-grade fatigue, that kind of like, it just stopped. Like it was like, and I couldn't believe it. And I thought, and it's, for the last 6 weeks, it's been like finding a new body.
I am so grateful to Matt Embry, and I have been following his diet to the letter as of April 1st. So we're now coming up, it's after Mother's Day now.
So we have the stuff from Matt Embry, the Good Fight, right?
Yep.
And how many D3s?
6.
Okay, 1 B12. Okay. You got water?
Yep, just
Okay.
throw them in my hand.
Oh, okay. One more. Linda spends an unfortunate amount of time on the couch or in bed or in their wheelchair or in the other chair. You know, there's not a lot of options for movement. So the cats are part of that freedom for her.
You're so special, Tiggy. Tiggy, 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 Tiggy.
These cats have become very important.
So I have great news. The home care worker said I have perfect poo. Isn't that nice? I have perfect poo.
This is sick. Should we get it framed?
I know, we should get
Put
it
it in a
framed.
box?
I know.
Bowel movements. That's something that's actually quite significant. She was having to take medications that were just not good. And that the fact that now she can control this with diet and is really exciting. It really is. Well, that's good. That is progress. There's no question that your bowel movements are happening.
So the most exciting thing for me is to get in and out of bed by myself, to be able to get on and off the toilet by myself.
There's no question that we are really seeing results. And they may be small, but we're seeing results. Her moving her toes, her actually having, I've seen her move her leg. She hasn't done that in years.
And my leg, I never wake you up, but my leg is going crazy in the middle of the night. But since you get up at 5:30 in the morning, I don't wake you up. Aren't I a nice girlfriend? Poor Tim has to work at 5:30 in the morning. So I do my best not to bother him. But at night, this left leg is losing its mind. When I'm lying down, it will bend, it will bend, it will cross around, and the toe, I don't know if you can see it, but my toe is starting to move. It's taking all my strength. It is so exciting. These toes haven't wiggled in 3 years, so we're so excited. They asked me today what's going to be the best thing about walking, to get up and chase you and whack you on the back of the head. That's my dream,
I
just
wish
to
you
hit
would. I would love nothing more than for you to chase me and do your best anyway. I think that HSCT treatment is a big part of actually really seeing true, honest results beyond the diet. Okay, baby, let's go outside.
Okay,
Oh, good.
for a romantic dinner,
Yeah, you want to
right?
eat outside?
Yeah, you have to be
Okay.
super nice to me.
Gotta get this sling under your butt. So I'm gonna grab our little remote, 2 buttons. I'm gonna go up. What does it feel like to be on this lift? It looks like you're in a little cocoon when you're in this
very
sling.
comfortable.
Okay, let's get you in the chair. Do you want to put on your red
Yeah.
jacket? Big red one. Okay, get your right arm in. We are good to roll. You ready?
Rolling.
Rolling. Where do you want to sit?
That way.
Let's turn you
Yep.
to the left a little
Yep.
bit.
Yep. On the menu tonight, it's a Bangkok bowl. So I got it from a place called Chop Leaf. It's brown rice with a whole bunch of vegetables. They're doing a green smoothie. So this is gonna be fun for me because it's got kale in it. So the one great thing about MS, it prompted me to become a vegetarian.
Put some peanut sauce in there.
Yep, dump it all in. That's our romantic meal, and I think Tim got a tuna melt.
I got a tuna melt. Don't hate me.
I won't hate you.
Okay.
I'll have one bite.
No,
One bite.
it's on camera.
It's one bite. I get to try stuff. It won't kill me. So when you're taking this diet, you're allowed to take one bite.
Yeah, no, that's what you say. I'll only let you have one bite because you've been pretty good.
Oh, look, it's Mattia. She's just going for it.
Mattia, she's got a bird's eye view. In 4 months, you're saying if you don't walk by July, that you're willing to, so you don't want
If I'm not walking by the end of July, I will proceed with
why don't we,
HSCT.
what about the house? Where are you at
We
with
can
that?
sell the house.
Are you still on board
If
with
I'm
that?
not walking by the end of July, we can sell the house in September. So Tim and I had a really big conversation. If I'm not walking by the end of July, we're gonna sell this house and I'll get the procedure in London or Mexico in October.
Yeah, I mean, selling the house is absolutely another possibility. It could solve a lot of problems, but then we don't have a house. You gotta live somewhere. So I always look at it as cart and horse, okay? So if we sell the house, we can't really sell the house before we have a plan. So we need to make a plan beyond just the stem cell treatment or beyond just the treatments as to where are we going and what are we doing. Even if we do sell the house, what's the plan after that?
Having a nice house is one thing, but wouldn't you rather walk?
Don't take my sparkle. Oh, this has arrived. Awesome. Okay. Baby, one of your pictures arrived.
Yay, great, yay.
Yeah. Oh, they're both here.
Oh, yay.
Ready?
Yay.
Isn't that interesting?
Oh, wow. Oh, I love it.
Okay, so
That's
that
from 2,000
is
years
from
ago.
Pompeii.
That's from 2,000 years ago.
And then this is, oh, baby. Wow, that's a great picture. That turned out really, really nice. That's the one of you in Australia, right? When you're on the beach.
It did.
And you're looking out over the ocean. Man, you look great standing there.
This picture is of a painting that was hanging over a hot tub in Pompeii.
So we're gonna hang these up by the fireplace? Is that the idea? That's the visualization. Let's see you stand. Let's see you stand on a
That's
beach.
July.
Yeah.
Everything's waiting for July.
Gotta do the work. I don't want to say Linda's a human guinea pig, but let's go. Let's see what we can do coordinating stem cell treatment, the HSCT treatment with diet, with intense physio, and let's go from there.
So nothing happens overnight. It's all about personal growth. Get disciplined. I'm still going to keep focusing on that I'm going to be walking by the end of July. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
So here's to you and here's to me. Screw you and here's to me.
Wow, that's so romantic. Thanks, baby. Producer, Chandra Schatz. Writer-director, Blake Horrobin. Story editor, Jared Peace. Director of photography, Michael Sorrell. Camera operator, Danny Kugel. Editor, Ron Joe. Sound recordist, Gary Bruckner. Sound mix, Glenn Enns. Integrated Described video consultants, Ron Rickford. M. Williams. Production executive, Michelle Dudas. Content development specialist, Jim Crisco. Copyright 2024. Angel Entertainment.
Produced in association with AMI.